Jerry and Nick. It's great to be here for the second web episode of Jerry's Garage Talk. Hi everybody, I'm Trackside Tina, your motorsports expert here in Cleveland, Ohio, working the auto show and having a great time. In fact, what do you think, guys, of my hotel studio? Sorry, it's the best I could do. I had to improvise a little bit. You know me, always on the road all the time. In fact, maybe that should be my new theme song, On the Road Again. What do you think? No, just kidding. But I'm having a good time here. In fact, today was NASCAR Day, so many fans came out to see Ron Hornaday from the Camping World Truck Series, who was featured in the Chevrolet display to sign autographs. And for the entire show, Toyota is featuring Kyle Busch's Sprint Cup car as M&M rides here for fans to sit inside for a great photo opportunity, which is pretty cool. But let's talk about Phoenix's race. Oh my goodness, so many fans tuned in, hoping that maybe Trevor Bayne was going to have another repeat victory like he did for the Daytona 500. Or maybe Kyle Busch was going to sweep an entire weekend. He came so close. He won the truck race, he won the nationwide race, and he came in second place for the Sprint Cup race. But he couldn't quite do it, so we'll try again, I guess, for this week. He's going to be in Las Vegas for the Cobalt Tools 400, which is his home track, so his odds might be pretty good. But it was a good race for Hendrick, taking first and third positions. In fact, Jeff Gordon hadn't had a victory in 66 races, so he definitely had a lot to celebrate. And I understand he went to some Oscar after parties, too, just to celebrate. I got something to ask you, Jerry. You told me once before that you had some Jeff Gordon underwear, perhaps, that you wear sometimes, especially when he has wins. So I hope you brought those out. In fact, maybe you should feature those next week on the show. What's even more scary, Nick says he's seen them. But maybe I didn't get that right. Is this your Jeff Gordon underwear, or did Jeff Gordon give you his underwear? You need to clear that up for me. But anyway, it was a great success for Jeff, and I'm sure he was so happy. And also Jimmy Johnson, who took third place. But again, they are off to Las Vegas this weekend, so we'll see what happens there. Talking about traveling, that's one of the things NASCAR is actually working on with the tracks, is to maybe get some lower rates for the fans at the hotels. So I hope that works out. Anything to save a little money is definitely going to come in handy. Also, some better rates the tracks are offering for tickets. So make sure you tune in and check out their websites before you go. Another great place to look at is Twitter. Oh my goodness, I am now featured on there. Jerry's Garage Talk is now featured on there. So you got to make sure you tweet with us. It's a lot of fun. I'll tell you where I'm at all the time. And it's great to see what the drivers are tweeting about. In fact, poor Trevor, he was on his way to Vegas and was tweeting that he even had a middle seat for 5 hours. But I think he found a window at the last minute. So even if you won the Daytona 500, you're not guaranteed a good seat on a flight. Thanks so much, guys. I'm so excited. I'm going to be in Gainesville next weekend for the Gator Nationals. Oh my goodness, and guess who's going to be there? Kenny Youngblood, TJ Zizzo, and I'm going to interview them both personally at the same time. So make sure you check out our website so you can see that video post. Well, I'm going to sign off for now. Thanks so much, everybody. I'm Trackside Tina, and I'll see you at the checkered flag.
And remember to keep watching each and every week. That's right, Trackside Tina will keep you abreast of what's going on in the racing world.
So, here we are with some of the most famous cars in the world. Each is kept in mint condition by using Turtle Wax Ice Car Care System. We asked the detailers here at Volo to tell us how they use each of our products.
I prefer Ice Total Interior Care because it's not greasy, it doesn't leave a mess, it's easy to use, shines the interior nicely, and we can get it done quick.
Here at the Volo Auto Museum, our cars have to look great. We've tried many of products, wires we've tried. Turtle Wax Ice has been the best we've ever used on all our cars.
Turtle Wax is used on some of the most famous cars in the world because the pros want them to look their best, just like you do. Imagine how great you'll feel driving around in a car that is sparkling and shining, the right reflection of who you are, all the time knowing you're protecting an important investment. Turtle Wax Ice is the fast, easy, and fun way to keep your car looking brand new for years to come. Time is running out, so order right now.
Jerry Booth for GoFlow.com. We're out here at the Volo Auto Museum. Nikki, tell them what I'm sitting in, man.
Well, best best of my knowledge, Jerry, I think you're sitting in a 1967 Nomad is what I think. I'm probably wrong, but that's what I believe.
It's they didn't make a lot of these back in the day. What made it a Nomad, Nick, was what? How many doors does this thing have?
It has 2, Jerry.
What about the tailgate?
Well, let's check.
Actually, this is actually a cool car. It does
have a tailgate.
It does. So I said, but it is. A Nomad is known for just having 2 doors. You don't. It wasn't very common back in the day to have a 2-door station wagon. Here at Volo Auto Museum, they got a ton of Hollywood tribute cars. This one is Johnny Be Good by the legendary Chuck Berry. Go, Johnny. This is a killer machine, man. It's in the shape of a guitar. You can actually drive it back there. You can only see it right here at the Volo Auto Museum. This is another fantasy car right here at Volo. Elvis Presley tribute car. Mississippi's #1 son right here, baby. At Volo Antique Auto Museum. Come on down.
Right, buddy,
come on down, brother. Come on down, everybody come on down. I think I want some peanut butter and nana sandwiches right now. But the King's car is right here, and it has not left the building. Thank you very much. This is something I've always wanted to do, was get into the General Lee. Now this one is just like the General Lee, but the doors I can actually get in. Hopefully I don't get kicked out of here. Oh my God, I'm getting ready to get into General Lee. You know what, Nick? We're just a couple good old boys.
Buddy, it's you.
Never meaning no harm. Been in trouble with the law since the day they were born. This is awesome. This here is one of the most famous TV cars of all time. It's KIT. It stands for Night Industry 2000. Unbelievable. This car could do everything. Could talk. It was before computers actually were in cars. Starring David Hasselhoff. I'm going to be sitting where David sat. This is one machine. Unbelievable. I'm sitting where David Hasselhoff was. Maybe I can be on Dancing with the Stars or have my own talk show. I don't know. What do you think? Standing in front of the actual Ford that Bonnie and Clyde got killed in. This is not a Hollywood movie car. This is the actual car.
The real car, man, and this thing is riddled.
160 bullets went through this right here. But this is not, again, not a Hollywood car. This is the actual car. Let me tell you, Clyde Barrow's car of choice back in the day was a Ford. He actually took time while he was still alive to write Ford Motor Company what he thought of the Ford and how fine the machine was. He loved the V8, and in his letter to Ford, he told him that's the only car he steals because he could get away from the cops. Tell you what, I feel really right at home here in the Clampett Mobile, Beverly Hillbillies.
This reminds me of you, Jerry. All we need is a tobacco tin and a can of beer.
Wait a minute, I think I got the tobacco can right here. But this is some of the cool cars they got out here. This is the Hollywood, this is actually the original car. Here's my tobacco can, by the way. This is actually the original car that George Barris made for the Beverly Hillbillies. Now, George and I had a chance to talk, gosh, a couple years back. What do you have, like 2 weeks to put this car together?
They gave him a very short period of time, Jerry, but he did pull it off.
So this is what the Beverly Hills car looked like. George Barris, a Hollywood car guy, he's the one that put this thing together along with the Batmobile. So get on out here to the Volo Auto Museum and check out, if nothing else, the Clampett car.
Mad Magazine, that's right. Jared Nick's favorite piece of literature. You'll always find us browsing magazine racks for the latest edition of Mad Magazine.
The Simpsons. This is what we're talking about. They've got some great things here at Volo Auto Museum. And quit, leave my Butterfinger alone. Stop it. But this is it. Bring all the kids out and everything like this. You can meet. Who is that you're touching there?
Well, this is Homer. This is my idol.
And I tell you what, I've always been a fan of a chick with blue hair.
Well,
so
ever since that magazine issue.
Well, stop it. So come on out here to Volo Auto Museum. All right, again, Nick, you said this is one of the Hendrix cars.
Yeah, well, there we go. We got the number 51 car.
Was this
Cole Trickle?
This was Cole's car, but he had to drive it because what happened in the movie?
Well, I believe Rowdy had gotten an accident and he has too many concussions. And the doctor
That's right, that's right.
Race.
Right.
And I believe his sponsorship money was tied up in the car, so the car had to run for the paycheck.
That's right.
And that's where Cole got in this car.
And he ended up winning. Remember, rubbing
is racing.
That's right. I'm sitting in a World War II Jeep. It was officially called a low Shiloh Scout. Actually, it was a key contributor to us winning the war back then. This place is awesome. Come on out here and check out all the great stuff they have here at the Volo Auto Museum. Looking for Nick. Nick, where are you, dude?
Come on, attack!
All right, Jerry Booth, Jerry's Garage Talk, GoFlow.com. I'm out here with my new friend, Jesse. How you doing, Jess?
Oh, muy bien, muy bien.
Muy
¿Cómo
bien.
están? Bien?
Do you speak a little English, too?
Un poquito. No, I speak a lot of English. Only we want to do it in Spanish.
All right, well, I only speak Piquito Spanish.
Español?
No, but tell our Spanish friends what to do and what they can come out here and see. Look right there and tell them, Jesse.
Ok, si gustan mirar el show de Jerry and
Nick.
Por favor, just click on the website.
GoFlow.com.
GoFlow.com, you can say that one and then those guys know.
Okay.
Ok, aquí estamos con ellos. Vinieron al Volo Auto Museum a ver nuestros carros. Tenemos muscle cars, carros de películas, el Batmobile, el Bruce Brother, aquí lo tenemos detrás de nosotros.
Right.
Tenemos la camioneta de los Hublets. Tenemos muchos carros de películas.
What Jesse said here. So, Jesse, thank you very much, my friend.
Gracias, amigos.
All right.
Thank you.
Adios, amigos.
Gracias, amigos. Hasta la vista.
Well, we only touched on a portion of the things you can see out here at Volo Auto Museum, and your stop wouldn't be complete until you stop out at Mel's Malt Shop. Well, I tell you what, thanks for watching. We had a blast out here. And just remind everybody that Jerry's Garage Talk is back, and you can only see us on GoFlow.com.
At the Indy 500, drivers put complete trust in their cars. But when you're out on the road trying to make it to work, are you sure you can trust your motor oil?
Put your trust in Peak Performance Motor Oil. Formulated to protect against thermal breakdown, Peak is the only motor oil tough enough to be the official oil of the Indianapolis 500.
Whether you cover 500 miles in a few hours, or it takes hours to get to work, you can count on Peak. When you peak, you win.
Well, thanks, folks, for coming back, watching Jerry's Garage Talk. If there's anything you'd like to see, or if you got a car show coming up and you want to be part of Jerry's Garage Talk, I tell you what, why don't you email us, Nikki, right here. What is that?
That's TV@GoFlow.com.
We like to know your thoughts and feedback. Well, I tell you what, stay tuned. We got a brand new episode coming up next week. So until then, keep your lug nuts tight.
Your front end lubed.
We're gone. Bye-bye.
Peace.